So good news, Yankees fans. Court is apparently back in session, and the Honorable Aaron Judge is presiding. How's it going, everybody? So, Aaron Boone last night kind of confirmed it. Luke Voit kind of confirmed it, though neither officially. And the Yankees did send down Thairo Estrada to make room on the roster. So it looks like Aaron Judge is headed back to the Yankees tonight. There is a good chance that he will be in the lineup. Also, shout out to Samuel Jacobowitz, I think his name is. He called it last night in the comments after the game. He said, bold prediction, Aaron Judge will be back tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow, and it's looking that way. So props to you, Sam. Good job. But Aaron Judge obviously makes this team way better. I mean, he's obviously one of the best offensive players in the game. He carried the Yankees through the first week of the season. Who could forget that streak he had that finished up against the Red Sox, where he homered in, I think, 5 consecutive games, and the last game was 2 home runs, where he hit one down the line into the second deck, and then he hit a massive home run into the left field bleachers. He was absolutely on top of his game. He homered in his final at-bat before he went on the IL. Then he comes off of the IL and he plays half of a game, and apparently he came back too soon. The calf was acting up, and so he went back on the IL, and it seems to me like he's back a bit ahead of schedule because Brian Cashman basically said that he was going to be out a month, so we were counting on him for basically the final week of the season. Sounds like he's back about a week early. Let's cross our fingers that he doesn't get re-injured, as it appears that Gleyber Torres has, although Gleyber's injury might not be that serious. He wanted to play last night. He was not in the lineup. He did not come off the bench. The Yankees obviously didn't need him. If I had to guess, I would say that Gleyber Torres will probably be out of the lineup tonight because I think they want to be super cautious. He is such an important part of this team. You've got Gerrit Cole on the mound, who should hold the Blue Jays offense down enough that you really won't need Gleyber tonight. But honestly, it really just depends on how he feels, how the Yankees feel about it. But if I were betting, I would not bet on him being in the lineup. Giancarlo Stanton will definitely not be in the lineup tonight. He is not hurt, as far as we know. But Aaron Boone said that the plan was to kind of ease him back in. So he was going to play last night all along, and then he was going to sit tonight. Then tomorrow he'll be back in the lineup. My guess is they're probably going to do the same thing with Aaron Judge. Ease him back in. He'll probably be in the lineup tonight and then out tomorrow. And then the following days, when you should have both Judge and Stanton back in the lineup for the first time, you'll probably have Gleyber Torres by then. Let's just cross our fingers that nobody else gets hurt in the meantime. Look, we've secured a playoff spot pretty much. I mean, unless we lose every game for the rest of the season, I think it's pretty fair to say the Yankees are going to be in the playoffs. They have an outside chance at catching the Rays, but the Rays have to hit a slow streak, and the odds are that's probably not going to happen because they are a talented team. But the Yankees have a chance to put some distance between themselves and the Blue Jays tonight if Gerrit Cole can have a quality start. So, you know, this is all lining up for the Yankees. I'm looking for a really fun series against the Red Sox. That's when we should have the full Death Star lineup back. And with the way that guys are swinging the bat, Luke Voit, Aaron Hicks had a home run last night. Gary Sanchez, even though he's only hitting about $130, he's hit some balls hard. He hit a home run last night. He's having better at bats. You know, if he can get going in the right direction, I mean, imagine a hot Gary Sanchez with a hot Luke Voit, and even an average version of Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Even if those guys aren't hitting, Judge and Stanton, they extend the lineup, so you have to pick somebody to pitch to. You're always going to be careful with Judge and Stanton just because they're so huge that they don't really need to get all of the ball to hit a home run, to make you look bad. So basically, having those guys, their presence in the lineup, means you have to pitch to Voit. It means you have to pitch to Sanchez. It means you have to pitch to Aaron Hicks. Guys who are dangerous. These are dangerous guys. And then you forget about Gio Urshela, who, by the way, was one of the Yankees' best hitters earlier in the season. So just having these guys in the lineup makes the lineup completely different. So this should be a fun week for you guys, you Yankee fans out there. Bombs away, as they say. DJ LeMahieu, speaking of bombs away, set a Major League record last night when he did this.
Right, it's kind of a no-win situation. You're embarrassed if you make an out. You're kind of embarrassed if you go deep, but why not? It counts in the scorebook. And DJ LeMahieu just went deep, Michael. I told you.
So in case you weren't watching the score bug, that pitch came in at 49 miles an hour. It was actually 48.7, according to StatCast, which is a major league record for the slowest pitch ever hit for a home run since StatCast started tracking them in 2008. But I don't think it's the all-time record because of this home run off of El Duque by Alex Rodriguez.
A 1-0 to A-Rod. Another one is swung on, hit high in the air to left. White back, looking up. That ball is gone.
So Gerrit Cole is about to make his biggest start as a Yankee. And I think that pretty much every start he makes from here on out this season is going to be bigger than the start previous. Because each game is going to have such an impact on the standings. Now, there might be one exception. If the Yankees do lock up a certain playoff positioning, then his final start might just be a tune-up. Just get in shape, don't get hurt entering the postseason. But then once you enter in the postseason, every start's going to be humongous. So Gerrit Cole has been pitching pretty well. Obviously, he threw a shutout his last time against the Orioles, but before that, he had taken a no-hitter into the fourth inning, I think, against the Orioles and struck out 8 of the first 9. So his stuff has been entering mid-season form. Overall, he's been a little bit up and down this year. He's given up quite a few home runs, but his stuff has been noticeably better the last 2 times. I think he's made some adjustments to his motion. He's being a little bit more explosive as he drives towards home plate. He had mentioned that maybe he thought he was tipping his pitches a little bit. And that does not seem to be the case the last couple times out because he has been nearly unhittable, at least in his last outing. And he's taken no-hitters into the fourth inning each of the last 2 games. So Gerrit Cole making a big start tonight for the Yankees. This is a chance to put them even further up on the Toronto Blue Jays and give themselves at least 1 game lead in the loss column. And loss column with, just over a dozen games left is important. If you can build up a 2 or 3 game lead in the loss column, then it's going to be tough to come back, especially with the Yankees facing the dreadful Boston Red Sox and then the Miami Marlins to finish it up. So look forward to tonight's game. Should be fun. Aaron Judge back in the lineup. Gerrit Cole on the hill. I'll see you after the game. Hey guys, help support the podcast by buying swag from my store. Link is in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps YouTube suggest this channel to other Yankees fans.